Welcome back to Handyman channel. Today, we're going to be replacing the car brakes because eventually they stop functioning because I'll explain in the video. I'll show you later. It's now going to be coming out of the car. The reason why I'm in the car is they're going to be replacing the car brakes. As I explained to you in the introduction, which was a couple seconds ago. So before we can do this, we can't do anything about simple machines, which are tools, basically. So we're going to be using this, and we're going to be using a 7/8 socket. It's right there. So what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be twisting. We don't need enough fractions to do it. We just need to know that it's 7/8. Well, how do I know? Well, we tested before the video. So this is a wrench, and this is the 7/8 thing. The socket. I'm just going to be putting it in, and then I'm going to twist to the left, because as they say, lefty loosey, righty tighty, or left loose, right tight, or however you use the thing. One of these, which is this one, needs a key so the car doesn't get robbed. Well, of course, we're not car robbers. This is our car, but we're going to need to do it. This is the key. So and then it just takes away the wheels of the car, so the car is useless. So Dad used WD-40 instead of using it because otherwise it's just going to be impossible. So Dad literally had to to even pre-do it. He had to literally stand at that thing and get WD-40 and barely worked. So it was very complicated. But fortunately, it's already done. Remember, this one is the key one, the one that looks odd. I'm like, why doesn't it look like that? But it just fell. So because these are so tight, I'm going to need to use a lot of work to twist them down. Now it's easier.
Use both hands. No, Owen. First you have to put it inside, like this. You have to put it inside. Okay, now turn.
So we're going to be using a professional 2.5 and a quarter ton jack. And if you're wondering, yes, this does weigh more than 2.5 tons, but we're lifting one side, and if you know your fractions or division, I'm not sure which one, so we need to slide the car under the car frame. If you're wondering what the car frame is like, inside the car is like a metal, like a picture frame, but for a car. It doesn't hold in place, it just keeps the car together. And how to look is it looks like a fence, but under the car. That's hard to find. So I just got onto the car frame. It's going to require a lot of force, but much less because this is a simple machine. A job machine. Each time you push, it gets harder. God, it is hot. It's summer. Okay, my siblings are coming to help because now it's getting quite heavy. I can barely do it now. we're going to be pushing it down together. Each time we push down, it gets harder. So I was first doing it, it was super easy. Now it's getting barely possible. Yeah, much easier than lifting 2 tons, but so now because it's so hard, we're going to lift it only up to here. We're just pushing down because now it's so hard. When we started, it was very easy. We're just going to lift it high enough to get the tire off. Yes, to have to uninstall the tire is to fix the brakes. Yeah. Yep, just a little bit. If you're wondering why I'm wet now, is I got the hose and just sprayed myself a bit because it was so hot, and it still is. Next step is we're going to be removing, well, not you. We're removing all the bolts. Now it's so easy to remove them. I didn't remove them right away because it's not hard, it just takes a lot of turns. And it's off. It looks like a screw inside because it is a screw. Technically it screws. It's a simple machine that just has, that is like an inclined plane, which is a ramp, wrapped around a circle. I mean like a, I forgot, cylinder. That's what it technically is. Or whatever. So, this counts as a screw. It has a great wrapped around the cylinder. It kind of looks like many bridges. I showed you, right? If you're wondering, this is, yeah, it is. Yeah, there is some gunk. I'm planning to make a video right after now, which is June 26th or 25th. I don't remember, so probably 26th. About cleaning the car. I know. So I just removed the nuts. I didn't want to show the inside part because it isn't that short, but I don't want to bore you, and I don't want you to stay bored or watching this. So I'm just going to be removing the wheel. So Dad's going to be filming one hand, helping me with one hand, and I'm going to be using both hands because Daddy's the filmer. Oh, surprisingly easy. We don't want it to roll away. So that's how it looks like if you're wondering. If we took off a wheel. Very rusty. Now I'm gently going to roll the wheel down. Not roll, but put it down. Very gentle. And if you're wondering how to repair a wheel, I have a whole video about that I put on YouTube. It is heavy. Yes, if you're wondering how much this weighs, it's so heavy. It weighs around as much as, well, hopefully it's 5-year-old. Next up, we're going to be removing the calipers, which is this, to expose the pads. So, unlike normal, you twist it right to do it, which is very odd and hard. You need to start it at the very left, or else just yeah. Now using my hand is wow, easy and better. And also, you can see there was no water or oxygen that could reach it, so it didn't rust. Everything else is very rusty. I'm going to be putting it down here. Now we're doing the one on the bottom. This I've been twisting my hands already. Well, same thing that one, but I never thought of it. Yeah, I know it's kind of getting boring. So if you're bored, then maybe after this video, you can go to my channel, the Young Handyman, which you're watching right now, my brother's channel, the Younger Handyman. And together, there's roughly 50 videos. So we're going to be using this C clamp because it looks like a C, minus this part. And we're going to be using it to clamp the liquid. So we're going to be clamping this so it forces the liquid back into the cylinder. Do it here, and we're going to be turning it to the right or left. I guess they're to the right. I've seen C-clamps, but I never really used it. And I know them. I just didn't know their name, and I never have used it. How difficult it is. It's not super hard, but quite hard. So why am I forcing the liquid into the cylinder? So the reason why is we're going to be making the calipers loose so I can remove the brake pad and installing new ones, because the old ones, so what causes the brakes is because of the force of friction. So the brake pad is like two pads that just make so much friction, the car just stops. It makes the friction with this rotor. So if we, and all that thing that makes the friction gets torn off eventually. So that's why we're replacing the whole thing. So as you can see, the actual brake pads, which are here, are very worn. I mean, these are new ones. So like this, it's like when they get down to the black part, which is the metal, it's not be able to use. Doesn't look like it has so much friction, but it does have more than what it seems. So the C-clamp didn't work, so now we're going to be basically twisting it to the left because it has done its work and it's not needed now. So I'm just going to take it off. There, and it's much faster than putting it in. If you're wondering, I'm on the video, I have got more water because it is very, very hot. So I'm going to do it with Daddy because there's brake lines and I don't want to break them. I guess that's what they're called, brake lines. Daddy, what is all that stuff? So as you can see, these are pretty worn out. They have gone to the metal parts. And we're just going to be using the one screwdriver to pry them out, as expected. And that's how they look. So that's not the correct way to do it actually. Just do it to the top a little bit, to the bottom a little bit. If you don't get it, I can show you. To the side. So now I can just, it's not heavy really. Well, now I'm doing the same thing with the back. Oh, very loose. You see, it's worn out. The new ones don't have the little bit of really end. So I'm gonna take the new ones out, which are right here. The ones that I showed you in the beginning are actually the ones for the other part of the wheel. And I'm gonna be showing you the difference in the anatomy of that. So, if you're wondering what these parts are, they're just, when it gets down to the part, it makes a squeaky noise so you know to replace them. This got close to the squeaky noise. Only one pair has them. Like only like one because they're the extra expensive. And why? So you can see this is like way worn down and it's kind of rusted. And the paint's off here. Here's with the tape. It's very new. The tape is removable, so I could have removed it before. So look, caliper, and this is all breaking. And this is, I don't know how I've done it now. I mean, off camera. So I'm going to install the pad, and then we're close to be done. The one that has the tape is the one on the front. The one on the back is going to be the one on the back. The one that has no tape is going to be on the back. So we just have to install it and then press it. It's kind of hard to install it. Or maybe able to. So my dad just explained that nothing wrong. So I'm going to install the back one and then I'm going to take the tape off. And this, I told you, it's a squeaky thing. It's the one that makes a noise. It's very hard to install it though. Daddy, could you help? Dad told me that this would be a comfortable area and I asked Dad to help. So now we're done. So I'm just going to be taking the tape off. You see, it looks pretty new. There isn't no rust so far because it's new. This is just so rusted. Looks like it's very old. Well, it's kind of old. Because, so now we have a lot more brake material. But I'm talking about brake material, I'm talking about this. So now the car's going to brake much better on this side. Yeah. We're going to be doing it on the other side too. Probably off camera. And then we'll show you. And then I can probably say that we're going to be making a video about cleaning the car. And then I'm going to take it for the dress test. No, I do not have a driver's license, but my dad is going to tell me how to drive. And also, if you want to see the new videos that I make, click the notification bell if you carefully exit the video and then come back on. So now there's more brakes. This needs more size. So we're going to be having to compress it even more to fit. And we're doing the same thing as before. This time, not to get it off, to compress it so it works. Well, we're compressing, that's true, but I'm saying, now this is, well, here we're going to keep turning it, and then the calipers have, well, retreated a bit. The reason why we're putting this is just temporarily. This just makes sure it's balanced also, so just not hold in place. Also just tilt and fall. We'll take it out. I'm going to turn it the other way to remove it. And this is not watching me back. I'm going to show this anyway that I know of. And you can watch it up. C-clamp. So next up is I'm going to put this assembly thing, caliper assembly, back on this. Because it's so heavy and I can't literally do it. My dad's going to do it. So we're going to do it together actually. Like this. So, if you've been wondering why we put some parts in our videos, is because for the thumbnails, because I don't want to include a thumbnail that basically isn't, well, it could be the videos. So I want to stay true to my thumbnail. So, sometimes I might put some parts in the video for the thumbnail. So I'm going to do the bolts, screw them in. Remember that we're screwing them to the right instead of the left. So we're going to be screwing it into the left, which is just this time that I know of. And we're going to do the same thing to the other screw. Remember, when you screw it in, you do the opposite of what you did to screw it out. The screwdriver, you twist the other, if you're using a screwdriver, you're using your ratchet or anything. And you must twist it the opposite way to screw it in, and you get out in the same way when you screw it in. So if you twisted it in on the right, then you twist it out on the left. Or if you're twisting it out on the left, you're twisting in on the right. You normally twist in on the right and twist out of the left, but this time it's the opposite, which is quite odd. I'm going to be using the ratchet because it's kind of uncomfortable twisting it this way. So now I'm going to be using the ratchet. Oh. Wait. Oh. And also, you can comment on any of my videos. So if you have any questions, then just ask and I'll probably reply. And once there's a ton and I just can't reply, I'll make a whole video on it. So this takes more time to type than to, well, speak. I'm going to do the bottom. but this isn't done yet. Yeah, we're doing it to the left. Yeah, this is kind of boring, but you need car brakes. And also, you never learn this in school unless you go to how to fix car brake school, which no one does. There's probably no such thing. So, if you want to watch and you probably watch a short video or ask, can't remember the nose. I know you're probably getting bored, so don't skip through. So, literally, my dad is the one who taught me how to do this because, literally, just before the video started, and, well, before Dad told me how to do this, I literally had zero idea how to do this. Zero. I literally had no idea how car brakes work. I thought it was like bike brakes or something. So, my dad's also filming this right now, and most of the time he does. I mean, almost all of my dad's in the video, like in the filming copy videos. So what we're gonna do is just put the bolts on and then do the other side. We're probably gonna do off camera. We're gonna do part 2. I'm very hot. So that's why I'm gonna go to the pool after. And also, I made a video preparing the pool. Not exactly very good, but pressure washing the area we're gonna put the pool because it needs to be clean, even if no one sees it. So how to find that video where I get ready for the pool? You can find that video. The only reason why I talk about it now is you're probably gonna be bored if I don't say anything. Well, I mean, like, if I don't say anything more than just explain. You can find it on my channel. You can find it on my channel. Once you're done with the video, just click on my icon and then find it. And a ton of other videos. So getting back on track to the important part. This feels quite heavy, and I'm gonna be trying to get it on. It's pretty challenging. Not because it's just heavy. That's not the challenge, but it's heavy. But it's just how to get it on there. So how do I do it? You ask? We need our muscles and our strength. And that means I need my daddy. Of course, I'm not weak. I'm not adult yet. I'm only 9. That's why I'm called the Young Handyman channel. Yeah, not the Handyman. The Young Handyman. Obviously, because I'm only 9. And when I started, I was only 8. And who's the real Handyman? Me, my brother, and Daddy. We're all Handymans. The rest of my family, well, besides Grandpa, are Handymans. They're girls. That only goes on the wheel because it's very heavy and just hard. So it's very wobbly still. So I've been using the bolts, which I would do by myself, but I wish I had no idea how to do the whole thing, basically, without Daddy's help. So thanks for Daddy. And he was also filming, and he films all the time. And I'm just going to be screwing it on. Using the wheels by hand for now. That's probably because I haven't installed all of them. And once all are installed, yeah, this is just the key. So my dad told me that I should undo this. Hold it on to so it holds for now until all the bolts are installed. Yeah, stay tuned until I make the cleaning car video. Okay. My dad's only to do the bottom ones now. This time I'm gonna have the one with the key here. If it's okay. Is it okay, Daddy? Oh. Dad said you can use my foot. And Dad also said it's okay to use this one anywhere I want. So I'm just gonna do it here because why not? And also why it's right here is because for the video we loosened the wheel. And we needed to use WD-40 or just it wouldn't unscrew. So that's why it's wet. I had to loosen the rest to remove the thing, and that's why there's all brown stuff. which is also, that's the key. That was so silly of me. And also, if you had no idea why this car is black, is because when I was little, I wanted the car to be black, and I was like, sure. And of course, now my favorite color is blue, but it was black, and I don't want to change it because for a car, it's nice. For walls, it's horrible. So now we're going to be tightening them with the ranch. No, not the food ranch. That would be disgusting for me. So last steps are, we're gonna be twisting it to the left, and then it's gonna drop a bit, and then we're gonna be screwing it tightly afterwards. So now we don't need the ranch. Enjoy, I don't want ranch because it's a food ranch. You see, as I told you. Yeah, I gotta make some funny noise. Also kind of pretty noise. And now a little resting noise. It's one for a beautiful noise or a rusty noise. Now I'm gonna tighten this, and then we're done with this side. This side we're gonna be doing off camera, because this takes a long time. And also it's very hot. I don't remember how much, but this is. I took roughly 5 whole head ducks. Looks like I got the hose, and I just got my entire head wet. The worst thing you want, the brakes are fixed, but the wheel isn't attached. That's why it's making a video. The worst thing you want, or when you drive, the wheel falls off, and now your car has only 3 wheels. Which you don't want. So just put the wheel on. Everything's all set besides the other side. For now, I haven't done it. And my dad probably would because this is so tiring. So we're going to do test drive now. And guess what I'm going to do in the test drive? Of course, I'm going to have to go very slow because I literally have no driver's license, that I literally can't have one at this age. But my daddy's right here, and he's going to tell me exactly what to do. And also, I already done that once when Dad told me, right? It's just a video. Okay, you ready to join me? Well, I'm ready to show you the test drive. If you're not ready, you can pause. Like, yes, you're ready because you're already watching for like a ton of time. No reason. So I'm gonna get in the car, start it, and just press the brake pads to make sure they work. Of course, that moves the seat forward because I'll just not be able to work. So where did I twist the keys to the left or right? Oh, top. Oh, it's done. Oh, but it's already on. Oh. So now what do I press? there's a lot of places to press. So now I pressed it. So when I start the brake, it goes in the brakes. So when I feel it's solid, that means it's good. Yeah, I feel solid right here. Quite solid. It's hard to press. So that's good, and now I gave you the gear, and now I'm going to hold the brakes. What does gear mean? It's not like I can drive the car. I'm not going to drive, obviously. It's not what it is.
Step.
So, it's going to let go in the brakes and show you how well it works. See it hold. It works. And only one wheel is braked so far. The other one, brakes don't work. Oh, it's still in gear mode. Park run. Which is just a good part. Let's have it just back better. Also, so I'm going to shut up the car on the other side, of course. This time we're doing it off camera. And when I leave the car is low. Now, off. The video is ended off. 2. I'm just going to press down and turn it off. I'm not sure what happens. It isn't doing it. You see, I ended the car. Of course, not destroyed it. So the video is going to end now, too. What a wonderful way to end a video. And also, there's a Handyman tool right next to the camera and me, which is quite odd. So, again, thank you to my daddy for teaching me this for the rest of my life. And I'm really thankful for daddy. And bye. Don't forget to like, click the bell, and subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. And also, don't feel bad to ask a comment. Because some channels, you can't comment. This channel, they do everything so you can comment. Bye.